Welcome back to Non Niche. This is Raquel, and I'm super excited to share this episode number 2 of season 2. I'll probably forever say that for a good minute, okay? Anyways, we have Jen Sugermeyer, and she is the founder of ATA Cosmetics, which it stands for something very beautiful, like she is. She's gorgeous inside and out. She created this jade applicator where I'm not going to spoil any details, but basically it's just like a gua sha healing tool that you can put your makeup on, and you can use this for your nighttime skin routine. So how awesome is that? She's done analytics, she's done research, she's been hitting the pavement. She is the true hustler, okay? And who would have thought? Just being at work, I was just like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Raquel. I have this show. Would you love to be on it? And yes, I shoot my shot, guys, every time. Like, I email, I go up to people, I say hi, and I'm like, hey, would you like to be on this awesome show where you can talk about yourself? I'm super excited to have her on the show, and she's going to talk about more of the Jade applicator, which she invented herself, and she's doing so many things. So let's check it out. But how have you been?
I've been good. I've been busy. I've been blessed. I'm like figuring things out. It's like building parachute as you jump out of the plane. Like everything.
I know.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm so happy that you're able to come on our show. Well, I said our meet. But no, I was just like, I remembered you. I was just like, this is the perfect time to have you on here because, like, you're about self-care, good mindset. And then I've never seen a product like yours before. And I was just like, I was looking and doing research. I'm like, I know about the Jade roller, but you can't really use that for foundation. But I just want to know, like, how did everything start, really?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And it's funny because taking a step back, I have a degree in criminal justice, and then I spent the last almost 20 years in technology. So
wow.
how I pivoted to the cosmetics industry is also like, how did I get here? But it was about 5 years ago, and I guess it was when I was about 30. I'm like, there's something more. There's something more. What is this more? And anyways, I started on my journey. Actually, it was about 6 years ago now, of just really connecting to who I am, and did a lot of personal development. And I started tapping into the power of the mind. And during COVID, I did this Instagram. I saw this Instagram live. Like, this lady went live, and I was like, and she was putting her makeup on with a spoon. And I was so intrigued. And at this point, I had already told myself, like, I'm pivoting away from corporate. I'm going to chase my dream, and I'm going to go speak on stages, and I'm going to do coaching. And I wrote some books. And anyways, and then I see this lady with this spoon, and I'm like, what is she doing? And she was talking about business. And so I went and I grabbed a spoon, and I was like, oh, this is so amazing.
Right.
And then did that for like a week. And I was like, I should do this out of jade stone, because I had just bought my sister a jade roller. And the thing is that a lot of us buy jade rollers, but they'll sit in the refrigerator or they sit in the closet, and we don't use them. And so my product couples the benefits of jade with the daily routine. So no more brushes, no more sponges, no more fingers, no more jade rollers, and no more gua shas, because it's an all-in-one tool.
Well,
so that's
also, yeah, and I was thinking about, it's just like, how much bacteria, for one, like, because I love my jade roller, but I continuously wash it all the time, because I'm like, I know if I don't do it, it's gonna collect like all this bacteria, and I'm just sitting over here like, well, this is not cute anymore. So I end up throwing it away.
Jade roller you did?
Yeah, I was just like, I feel like it's not getting it. And I'm like, just because I don't see it, and that's probably like my personal paranoia. I'm like, I need to see it clean just to make sure. But I know it's clean. I was just like, I just have very sensitive skin. So if I'm not for sure that it's clean, and then also, like, I know I use more, like you were saying, for your spoon, you use less foundation as you would on the brush, because honestly, if you think about it, the brush is like a
Yeah.
sponge.
Yeah. And I will tell you on bacteria facts. So there was a study that was done in the UK back in 2019, and 75 to 91% of beauty blenders, I'll say it again, 75 to 90 blenders have harmful bacteria, and 57% had E. coli. And we are putting that on our face. And I'm like you, I have sensitive skin. And,
Mm-hmm.
and I was exacerbating my problem because I was putting, and you have, even if you use your
Yeah.
fingers, I mean, especially if you have fingernails, there are germs under your fingernails.
Mm-hmm.
And so getting, creating better habits for yourself really will do wonders for your skin if you just
Yeah.
something a little better.
Exactly. So how typically, okay, ATA Cosmetics, where how did that come about? Just like a thought, like I want to name this, like this is what I want to stand for, you know?
Yeah, so ATA stands for attitude, thoughts, and actions.
Mhm.
And those are the three things that we control. And I really want to empower people to take control of their lives, to live their best life. And what I found with, speaking on stages and even writing books is that people are willing to spend $5 on this chapstick, but their own personal development, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
So I could create a brand where there was an underpinning of mindset in everything that we do, then maybe I can help people create marginal habits that just these small little habit changes that'll make a big difference in their lives. So attitude, thoughts, and actions are the three things that we control. And when you learn to only focus on those, you get in the driver's seat of your life. So that's where it all started. I just want to help people get in the driver's seat.
Well, that is amazing, and we all kind of need that. And then I was thinking it's just like it is all about your mindset. And I always say that you're technically a projector machine, and each thought that you have will just project whatever like into your reality. So if you have thoughts of bad, it's just gonna project even more. If you have thoughts of good, you open up the door of abundance and opportunity. It's just like you really have to be mindful of your thoughts, and that is something that you control, like you said. And it's wonderful to actually see it within a cosmetics line, especially for women, because I still, at the end of the day, I believe full-heartedly women are still the top tier business consumer out of all realms, online, in store. We are the top ones, and we can honestly control the narrative and what we accept and what we can't accept. So I think once you take the power back and say, like, you know what, I can also sell a product that one helps you, but also like heals like those lack mindsets and the thought patterns where they can feel good and then also feel good energetically.
Right. Yep. Yep. Because it's all connected. All that. And
Exactly.
yep. So you're right. What you put out, you get back. And so, yeah.
No, so like, okay, so where are the spoons going now? So are we in stores? Are we just online? What's going on?
We are. So we are, and I'm gonna show you. I've got a couple of them next to me. So I'm just in case anybody's like, "What are we talking about? Spoons?"
They're like
I'll
spins.
show you what these
Oh,
look like. So they were designed
oh, they're so
to look
cool.
like spoons. And this is a finger
Oh,
rest. And so
okay.
this is just an extension of what your finger would look like. And I'll show you here. I'll just demonstrate with one product. But so this is girl, I just got this. This is some Shiseido. Gosh, so good. Anyways, but I use so much less product.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not getting my fingernails all up and gross and everything, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I dipped a tiny little bit in here, and I've got my makeup on, but anyways, you get the point. And
Yeah.
you can get up in here and really drain that lymphatic system. This is the only tool I know out there that can do a proper lymphatic drainage
Mm-hmm.
because it was designed for the curves of our face. So this didn't answer your question at all. So yes, we are in
No.
stores. We are in stores. It's as simple as that, by the way. It is
Well, that
just
was my next question, because I was just like, how do you use this?
so. So yes, we are starting to make our way into some med spas,
Mm-hmm.
and we are online and we are at pop-ups. And I will tell you this: this is the first time I am announcing it here. I've told my team that that this is coming, but we were invited to a pre-Oscars party. So we're going to be in Hollywood. There's actually a few events that are out there. There's this opportunity to be in Beverly Hills. And so, so we are growing, and we're growing quickly. And it's exciting. And so we're building it all. We're building out the affiliate program. We've the B2B, the B2C, that we've got all that we're building. And so because people are excited, they see this and they're like, it's innovative, it's helpful, it's clean, it's even these have energies, don't has energy. So anyways, so yeah, so we are starting. So you will see us start to crop up. I'm talking with a health food store in Florida.
Ooh,
so
nice.
there's opportunity there. So give us some time, but Atta Cosmetics will be a household name.
I'm excited. That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
I know you were working hard, and I'll just never forget when you came in and I was just like, oh, let me see what you have. And I never really thought the concept together, but it's also like to the fact it's like you never know like what people are working on or how creative they are, and like that's your own hustle. It's basically your baby, and then it's just an extension of different children that you're having. Now it's just blossoming so beautifully. And I know the beauty industry is picking it up because a lot of people, yes, there is trends where you're putting all this makeup on and you have the beauty influencers, but also at the end of the day, some makeup does technically age you. Like there's this whole debate about like Gen Z and millennials, like looking at two different ages, one looking the younger. But like I remember I was not allowed to wear makeup until like I was like in my 20s. Like the most I could wear was probably like mascara, and that was pushing it. But at the end of the day, you just really have to protect your skin. Like skincare is so important, and using the right tools the right way, and like not a lot of people they see stuff like on TikTok or YouTube about like how to do a lymphatic drainage, but like you have people like really tearing down like their skin barrier because they don't know the right way to do it. So I'm just like,
Yep. And you're right. And, and it's an evolution. And what I'm seeing more especially with the younger generation, is we're becoming more aware of what we do today impacting tomorrow. Like, like my mother's generation, they were out there with like tanning lamps, like, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Bad idea. Don't do that, And so we are becoming aware of the products that we're putting on our face. And the truth is, well, girl, first of all, this was 50% off, so I bought it. But anyways, but I mean, putting good products on our skin that aren't filled with all kinds of garbage, but they're expensive.
They are.
I don't know. Full price was like $75 or something like that. So I don't want to be wasting it under my nails and transferring my own bacteria into an expensive product, And so it's all an ecosystem. So if we have the right tool that we can use, and clean it before you put it in, right? But if you've got the right products, then you can also stimulate collagen growth while you're on your skincare. You don't even have to use this with makeup. Just use it with your skincare, because I recommend that everybody put some kind of lotion, serum, something.
Moisturizer and everything.
Exactly. So, if you want to just start with skincare, but have this tool enhance your skin while you're doing your daily routine. You don't need extra time to be doing all the things. Just do it while you do your normal stuff, because we have lives, and that's what the point of all this is.
I think that's beautiful. And is there like I know there's like a darker shade and a lighter shade. Is there like an energetic or like mineral difference between the two?
There is. And actually, I didn't know this about jade, but there's like all kinds of colors. There's like purple and yellow, and I guess that some of that you can find here in the US, like it's at harvested, I guess, here. But yes, so there are different energies between the two. And what I learned is that the white one's a little bit more expensive. This one's, I guess, a more desirable color. It's a little more unique. And so, typically think of jade in green, or at least I did. So I really wanted to make sure that I had a green one in there as well. And I think that they're really pretty as well.
Yeah.
And they're all unique. They're like snowflakes. I look at hundreds.
You're like, this one doesn't look the same, but they're both so beautiful.
Gorgeous. Like, look at all these things. And so, anyway, so I've now started wearing crystals and all the things. So, yeah.
I mean, I'm a crystal girly. I'm not ashamed.
Yeah.
I was just like, each of them, like, somebody did an experiment of people's, because it was just like this kind of thought process that crystals don't carry energy. And they started rubbing the crystals together and they saw like this, like, electrical spark and
Oh, really?
see, like, the visually, because, you know, most of us are visual learners and sometimes believing and seeing is believing instead of believing is seeing most of the time with the human generation, and it's just kind of like, see, we're not crazy.
Yep.
And like, we wouldn't have all these crystal stores. Like, I carry like amethyst, I carry limestone, like I carry dragon, you know, it just, you know, you just have different ones. And I also think, you know, whenever you're doing the self-care, especially like coming from work, because I just left work myself, so whenever I take my makeup off, like I do like a mental affirmation. I use like really good tools just to deep clean, and it matters. But it's helpful to have like the tools for it. And I was looking online because I was just like, you know, I have a paycheck coming up, and and I'm like, I can spend a little extra. But no, I was just like, these are really affordable
Yeah.
for
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
the cost of everything.
Or 59.99 depending on which color. And so, yeah.
Yeah.
And the amount of money that you will save with, um, you know, just from not wasting all of your product
Mm-hmm.
you know, and replacing. So if you use sponges, you have to replace those every 1 to 3 months. I mean, the amount of money that you'll save from that, the ROI is so quick. So,
So what would, my stirring question, I guess, what would your dream, like maybe, I know typically we have, like, whenever we think about products, it's just like, what would your dream, like, okay, I officially made it moment about your product?
um, boy, you know, there are a few stores that I'm looking at. So wholesaling,
Mm-hmm.
some of these stores, um, probably all well known to your audience.
Yeah.
I think that would be it. There's a long road before I get anywhere, and Ada Cosmetics will be more than one product. I'm only focused on this one right now because it's so
Mm-hmm.
unique. I want to shock
Yeah.
the world with something new. Um, but you know, Ada girl, she's gonna grow.
Oh, oh yeah, there's no doubt. Like, I honestly thought, I was just like, you know what, a good partnership will be. I'm probably gonna get the name wrong, but it's like EADEAM, but it's like a skincare product, but it's all about like vegan, really clean skincare, healing, and they're all like all over Instagram and TikTok, and it's like multicultural, diverse founders that you would never, you know, they worked at Google and then they were just like, you know what, let's start a skincare line together. And they've been very successful. I was just like, with your Jade and their cleanser and their, you know,
Yeah,
match made in heaven, I was just like, I'm just waiting for that moment because this is going to take off. And I'm like, I usually have a strong
yeah,
hunch when that
yeah,
happens.
and
But no, I have no doubt at all.
yeah, and everything that we want to keep is in the, you know, natural, sustainable. I want to stay away from these just garbage fillers, and you know, have things be accessible to people. And anyway, so that's the goal. But I see it coming. I just have to keep it on, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm growing a team, and that's really exciting. So we even have a girl in Portugal who's worked with us, and so
Ooh.
it's really great.
Well,
Yeah.
that is very exciting. And then, like, do you do like different like, where are your pop-ups mainly? I guess I should say, like, locally.
In DFW, but I'm also going to be flying out to. Last night I just booked 3 flights to California, and I have to
Nice.
book one. So there's there's a lot of synergy that's out there. And
Mm-hmm.
I was telling my boyfriend, I'm like, man, I just feel like I'm going to California, doing a focus a little more here, but there's just so much that's going on out there. And so anyways, so now I
Mm-hmm.
figure out how to get everything out there with me.
Right.
That's
And then like also I was just like I guess with the flying and the materials and the bagging because like airport and TSA, I'm just like, wait a minute.
yeah.
Like, I can imagine with all the boxes.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see how it all goes,
I'm
but
sure it's gonna work out just fine.
all going to work out how it's supposed to. So it's going to be
That's
awesome.
true. But no, I'm just really happy that you're here. And then also just you mentioned that you wrote books. I want to go into that too. So
Yeah,
how did that connection? I know you kind of talked about like that was part of like your self care, self healing. But how did writing your books? Like, which one was your favorite that you wrote about?
probably my last one. It's called Confidence is Queen, because the queen is the most powerful player in the chess in the game of chess. Um, and so as cash is to king, confidence is to queen, but you got to have cash to be king. Confidence is already within you. So that's what it says on the back of the book. I don't know. You can read it
Love
and
that.
decide yourself. But that's what the back says. And I love the book. So I'm 6'1" without heels, and I like
Okay.
wearing heels. So I'll walk in a room and I'll be 6'5", and I truly enjoy that space. Um,
Hmm.
but I didn't always like it. And in fact, I would say that was probably the number one killer of my confidence, because I didn't love and accept who I was. And now, oh my gosh, I think it's so fun, and it is such a conversation piece, and I embrace it. It still comes with a lot of weird
Hmm.
comments, right? Like people are like, "Why do you wear heels?" or "I don't want to stand next to you," or whatever. But but I love it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But
Little weird.
anyway, I know. So this book allowed me to share some of my stories and my experiences, and I'm really passionate. And as Ada Cosmetics grows, I want to, you know, really be able to spend time and money and create other things, and specifically help support and bring visibility to tall
Hmm.
women, because it is a unique thing that I don't think anybody really understands. We are not like tall men. Like
Right.
tall men, basketball players, tall women are like, "Oh my gosh, why do you wear heels?" And but you would never say those kind of things to like somebody who was shorter. You wouldn't say those to somebody who was overweight. Like like
Exactly.
we don't pick on people's how they look so much anymore, but people do with tall people. So anyway, so I liked Confidence is Queen because it allowed me to really connect to anybody, but especially share some of my tall stories, and I think that's a lot of fun. So
Yeah, and I agree with that, but like I feel like and I was talking to my mom about this honestly. It's just like, when we're growing up and kids just pick on like the silliest things. And it's just like, you could be too short, you could be too tall, you could be in the middle, and then you're like too this, or you're quirky, or you have like this eye bigger than the other one.
mhm.
But you didn't really know until you're like right here in somebody's face. But it's just like, why are we tearing, like, it's 2024, like, why are we still tearing people down? Like, what is society? Like, today I was wearing an outfit, and I'm like, I like to curate outfits. Mind you, I'm not in financial capacity to buy anything that I want, but like, what I do have, I'll try to wear it in a different way. And I walked in and I was just like, I kind of, felt a little self conscious before I left the house. I'm like, is this what you're wearing today? Because if you are, you have to go. But
Yeah.
if you're not, you're gonna be late, so you have no choice. So, so I went there. And I was just like, okay, confidence is key. We got this. We moving, and we're just having a good time. And who cares what other people say? And you just have to go out there. And I feel like that kind of just you have to have that energy. Just nowadays, just being you.
And
you
so
know?
liberating, when you just say, "Screw it,"
Yes.
this is me, like it or leave it. It just feels so good, but it is a tough road for some people, and the people that really get there, it is such an amazing thing. And that's really a lot of the reason I created Ada Cosmetics, was another way to reach the people that you know could use some mindset in their life, you know, I believe everybody needs to be living their best life. And but yeah, that tapping into your confidence, gosh, there's like nothing better than just loving who
I
you are.
know. And you know, RuPaul always says like love yourself. How can you love somebody else if you don't love yourself or something like that? But no, it really is. It starts with you and you know the truth. And for me, like I was dealing with the worst because I was stressed out. And like, you know, when you're stressed out and your nervous system like ugh,
Yeah.
and it's just on your face. And I was just like, so I really had to up my skincare and I really had to save money to get quality things for my face. Like I said, I have sensitive skin. I had to get like different tools, but I was just like, I just have my hands. I wash my hands like 3 times before I touch my face.
Oh
Like
wow.
who knows like what you're like I'm like I get under the nails, I have my nail brush and you know, but it really goes within and it takes time and then a long road, but it's a road that you can get to. Like there's always a light at the end of the tunnel at the same thing. But it's helpful to know, and that's why I started the show. It's helpful to know who you're buying from, like who created this and why you want to buy from this person. Because sometimes you don't put a face to the name or the face to the business. You're just like, oh, well, I saw somebody do that. Or like, no, this is the reason why you're buying from this person because
Yeah.
it's a good product, it's a good person. Like that's worth investing in because I still kind of believe like it's just like who you know at the end of the day, but it's also nice to know like who I'm buying from. Like I don't know these people. So
Yeah.
it's all about an energetic thing, you know?
Yeah. Well, thank you. I will take that as a compliment. So thank
Yeah.
you.
Because you were so kind when I first met
Well,
you. And I was just like, I would love to have you. You just have like a great energy about yourself. And I'm like, I know you will and continue to produce great things.
thank
And I think that's just effortlessly extended out from you. And I think
you.
that's something even worthy enough that the world kind of needs right now, if you be honest. Just more love and like good energy.
Man, I would agree with that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So thank you. Thank you. And yeah, I mean, there is energy, I mean, in stone as well. So it's like,
Yeah.
it like quadruples all the like benefits that you get, you know? So
And then also for the lymphatic drainage, like is there like a video that people would watch or is that like a part of like the plan? Because I know like I was on your website, I was just like you kind of talk a little bit more in depth about it. So I just wanted to see like for other people wondering.
yeah. So what I want to do, what's in the works is I want to do like a face yoga type thing and like show how to drain the lymphatic and then like just some of the things that I do. Look, I'm starting to get old and I get the like the little thing here, right? So
Mm-hmm.
just like how you can get in and just really massage your face and stuff. So that's in the works. That's in the
Okay.
just how,
I know. I'm thinking ahead. I'm like, also, I was wondering. I'm like, what about this? Are you doing this? I want to know.
yeah.
But no, I was just thinking about that. I was just like, that would be good because like, there's like so many right and wrong ways to like typically do it because everybody's just going on YouTube. Nothing wrong with YouTube. YouTube is great, but like you got to make sure the
That's
information is right because you
right.
could mess up your face or your skin
That's
barrier.
so true. That is so so
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Work.
But
Yeah.
I'm very excited and I'm truly just honored that you took time out of your day. I know you're super busy and, you know, just sit down with me and talk more about the product. But would there be like anything else you wanted to say or any like last words or somebody who's actually gone through the process of like doing so many multifaceted things that led up to like, oh, I finally have it clicked. This is what I want, you know?
So what I would leave anyone who made it this far, what I would leave them with is that everything that you need is already inside of you. And you can accomplish anything. And when you connect to that person within, I mean, it is the most unbelievable propelling force that you will ever have. And we can enhance on the inside, we can enhance that with the natural world on the outside. And that's truly what Ada Cosmetics is about bringing out the good, using the natural in the world, because what we do today impacts tomorrow. And so it's doing better for the environment by using more natural and sustainable things. It's doing things for our skin today. You know, I just did it right now. I put some lotion on my face and and I'm massaging my skin while I'm doing that. And you might not see the results today, but you'll see it tomorrow. So just connect with that person inside. Everything you need is within you, and really be good to yourself, be good to the environment. I feel like that was like Bob Barker or something.
But it's still good. It's still really good. No,
So
it's,
that's what I would
I
say.
mean, like I was talking to I was messaging somebody because I was just like, I'm getting more into herbalism and, different stone and learning more about the earth because my mom, I think she was a medicine woman in a past life.
Yes.
Oh yeah. But I was just like, at the end of the day, like the earth has products and process that heals us
Yep.
automatically. And
Yeah.
again, like I respect the doctors. Like if my arm falls off, yes, help me. But but like internally, and if I need something healed, like I can tend to the earth, but I need to take care of it so it can provide me the right, you know, medical properties that I need to help heal myself. It's like literally the circle of life. If we can take care of one aspect of the earth, if we do one little thing, it's just going to expand so much all over the world that, you know, you got pollution in the air. Like that's why I'm always like double cleanse. And like wherever you are. But no, I think your statement is just really beautiful, and I love your product. I love you. You're just completely amazing, and I'm just so blessed to have you on this show. And you're doing so many great things. And if you have any projects, I'm willing to share,
Oh,
post about it, boost you up, whatever you need from me. I'm always
I
here.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. And we do, I will just put this plug out there. We do have an affiliate program that we just rolled out. We just upgraded the technology on the back end. So it's like super all automated. I am really excited about this. And so, anyway, so if anyone says, you know what, I want to get on board with Ada Cosmetics and not only just use it for myself, but I want to promote it out there on my social media,
Mm-hmm.
by all means, come on board. We are.
Right? It's like, come on in. It's like sharing is caring.
That's it. They say all ships rise with the tide, so we all do this together.
Exactly. But no, I'll start, there's like a couple that are really good beauty influencers that I follow that's more like a natural healing. I'll tag you in their comments and be like, hey, like you should definitely look up this product. I'll help get the word out, girl, whatever you need me to do.
Thank you. I so appreciate you. I was looking forward to this all week, and you were so good about posting all the things, and you're so good at that. So this has been wonderful. I really appreciate your
Oh,
time.
I thank you. And this is not the end. I want to hear a
Yep.
recap. Like I said, we're gonna do like a recap and where you are, how's everything going, and then like I said, if you have events you need me to post about, I'll post it on my feed, stories, whatever you need to get that extra in there.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Well, Jen, I just truly enjoyed you, and I'm gonna have this up. What is today? Thursday. I'm going to have this up at least at the latest on Saturday night. But no, I truly enjoyed this, and I appreciate all your hard work, your energy, and what you stand for as your mission statement to the world, because we, like I said, we definitely need it. And you're going to go so far, and I can't wait to, just continue to watch and see where it goes and see the store. Like I honestly told Steven, I'm like, hey, you need to check this lady out before she gets really big, and this should be too big for the store. So I'm like, if you're ever interested. But no, you're doing a great job, and you're spreading a wonderful message through your books, through your, cosmetics, through your whole line. Your whole energy is just great. So I'm just very
Thank
thankful for you.
you so much. And likewise. And yes, I look forward to coming back on and sharing all the updates. But yeah, a month and a half till Oscars. So
I
that's kind
know.
of exciting.
That's so exciting. That's so exciting. And congratulations. And you just been an awesome guest. And I'll see you
That
next time.
sounds good. All right. Take
Bye.
care.